What do you mean, ready for what?
The orgy.
Mr. T, are you here for an old orgy?
Is that what's going on?
Well, I thought that was the plan.
That's what Sid said.
Very misleading invitation.
First of all, let's talk about who Saucy. Is your name supposed to be pronounced Saucy or Sassy?
Okay. It is Saucy.
Okay.
There's a particular someone that prefers to call me Sassy.
Oh, okay.
Is the particular someone your V date?
Well, I guess I could just name him. It's Tony. Tony likes calling me Sassy.
Oh, okay.
Your boy Tony.
Was that not who you expected?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I have a question. Did we ever discover why Mr. Tony was looking for you in every game that you were there, but you were snoozed out, and he would come to the chat and be like, "Hey, Seth, hey T," and then he would like try to get your attention, but you were not available at the time. And then he says, I have something to ask you, a secret, something very private."
Yeah.
He would say something like, "Oh, I'll just catch him on Discord and leave."
hmm
And it's been like at least 3 games that I've been a part of, but I never found out what he was meaning to ask you. So what's going on there?
So he had wanted to share with me a poem he wrote.
Well, was it appropriate for Valentine's Day?
Probably. I don't know if I should take the liberty to share his
Oh, you
poetry.
should totally share it.
Maybe I can give the summary of the essence of the poem.
Sure.
So he was writing about the sort of darkness of the world, and the poem was accompanied by a photograph of a light post, right, illuminating light in the middle of a dark night. And the essence of his poem was meant to convey that despite all of the darkness in the world, there will always be people that bring light to the world. So it was pretty well written and a very thoughtful message. But he just wanted to share that with me. Yeah.
Word. He has talent.
Tony, if you're watching, keep it up.
Yeah, Tony, if you're also watching, since Saucy T loved your poem so much, the competitor in me wants to compete, and I have a poem that I wrote myself I'd like to recite for you if you don't mind.
You definitely just threw something into chat GPT.
No, my hands are right here.
Let's hear the poem.
I ran to get me some fried chicken. I love me some fried chicken. Who loves fried chicken?
Let me get the chicken sauce.
Let me get the chicken sauce. I'm gonna tell you who the boss.
Very nice. Poetic.
I have another one that I've written that I've converted into a song. I dedicated it to my friend who was visiting me he lived in Richmond, Virginia at the time, and he was visiting us in Vancouver. So the poem goes, well, the rap song goes, my boy Pochinchia, he my favorite Asian, coming up to Vancouver for a short vacation, never a dull time. He's a man of the hour. When he gets his ass down, we're gonna greet him with the flower. Well, there's more,
Nice.
but that was the gist of it.
Mic drop.
So do you throw some instrumentals over that? Are you like a garage band aficionado or something?
Yeah, I've got a little keyboard right there.
Oh, I see it. You could play something for us.
Now, I'm not that talented or that brave.
Just all for show. I knew it.
What about the Linkin Park thing?
Well, let's be honest. I just put stuff into AI, and I'll just take credit for it.
My boy Pochinchia, he my favorite Asian, coming up to Vancouver for a short vacation. Never a dull time, he the man of the hour. When he gets his ass down, we greet him with a flower. Call the 911, Pochinchia, oh yeah, he's coming here. Call the 911, Pochinchia, oh yeah, he's coming here.
Oh, okay.
And now we've heard your vocals to go with it.
What about-
You know you've got the skills.
The vocals are not that great. I have 2 fans. Ace of Spades' friend Katie and Amanda from Evil Apples, the Mushroom Amanda.
I like how you're discounting both of us.
Yeah, like, we don't count.
Of course, you're not fans of me.
Why not?
Y'all are my heaters because y'all are so hot.
Oh.
Was that the first of the pickup lines?
I don't know. Are we doing pickup lines? I would have to pull up my pickup line list.
So, okay. Fine, me too.
Competition. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
PJ.
PJ. PJ was on an earlier episode.
Yes.
She's on several episodes because she follows me around everywhere.
That's a lovely companion. Gotta love a cat that loves to be right next to you.
I call PJ Parenthal James Simpson.
It's really for Puppy Junior. I sometimes call her Princess Juliet,
Huh,
just because it's funny.
I like it.
Peter J.
You don't get the Parenthal James reference?
No.
O.J. Simpson's full name was Orenthal or something like that.
Oh, okay. That's like some useless information, but thanks.
O.J. PJ, that's why I call PJ Parenthal James Simpson.
I'm sure 2% of the people watching got that reference.
Nobody does. It's fine. That's why I have to explain the references in the chats too.
I think I froze.
No, it's impossible for you to freeze.
No, I think my screen froze.
It's impossible for you to freeze because you're so hot.
Saw that coming from a mile away.
Is that a hit? One of the pickup lines?
I guess you have 50-50 vision, Saucy T.
50-50 vision? Do you mean 20/20?
No, but you saw it from a mile away. Nobody can see stuff from a mile away
Unless you have binoculars.
unless you have 50-50 vision.
Fair. You got me. I mean, I got no comeback to that. My vision is superb.
Wouldn't that mean like you would have 100, like 100% for each eye?
I mean, if I knew what 20/20 vision meant, I would probably come up with a better, more sensical reference to the
Well, I
game.
totally forgot what I was talking about earlier because I asked if it was Saucy, and there was a reason because we have said nothing about Saucy.
That's right. Sorry, I forget.
Saucy has a PhD in fake product reviews and jungle gym building. He's an internet stranger.
Mm-hmm.
You told us you were a carpenter and that you could walk on water and you could turn that water into wine.
Only on Sundays.
And wheat into marijuana.
I'm a man of many talents.
Well, I guess there's other sides of you that I haven't seen, but the one I see right now is pretty attractive.
Thank you,
But
Sid. You trying to butter me up here?
Well, I'm trying to butter you up before I soap you down. That's it.
supposed to be love before I like love you down or something.
I have a couple questions for Saucy T before we begin his judgmentalism on our pickup lines. Mr. Saucy/Sassy T, I remember there was a time in the world when your name was TL, standing for Toledo Lightning, and several other nicknames that I gave you throughout the span while you were TL. How did it change from TL to Saucy T?
That's part of the origin story, I guess. It was some lobby we were in. I don't know. I don't remember who made the comment, but someone made the comment that I had the sauce.
The chicken sauce.
I don't even know what kind of sauce he was referencing.
The chicken sauce.
The chicken sauce. What is? We'll go with the chicken sauce.
He'd have to listen to the song first.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't see the episode then.
No, I've seen all the previous episodes. Was that one of the YouTube videos you inserted into the?
One of the YouTube videos, yeah, it was his video of his chicken song.
I remember it. I just didn't remember the lyrics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The lyrics were the poem I just recited earlier.
You'll have to forgive me.
You're forgiven.
All right, I guess.
But going back to your origin story.
Yeah, so someone had just made the comment that I had the sauce, and then
he told him who's the boss.
Just to say he's saucy, and then it just became a Saucy T, and then I just changed the name and it just stuck.
If I were to guess, I think it was Savannah Rosemary Ulysses Hernandez, the fourth consort of King Cunnilingus, or Bill/William.
Bill, whatever happened to Bill? Maybe so. That's a good hypothesis, but I don't recall. Maybe we could fish around and someone would remember it. That would be worth the story.
Or it could be Barbara. Or FKN Barb.
Mm-hmm.
Barbarics.
No, she always called me something else inappropriate.
Yeah, she always called me something else inappropriate too.
She called me saucy.
Bleep that out. You can say that word?
Yeah.
Or you could just blurt the second word.
Then people will just have to guess what he said.
Exactly.
Well, I like Saucy T. It's stuck on well.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good ST nicknames you give me. I think my favorite has been Sexual Tension. Because I'll hop into a game and Sid will just say, "Sexual tension has entered the chat."
Or, hey, sexy T's here.
Sexy T is the most common one, I would say. I feel like you also throw, I don't know, sausage tenderloins or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. Yeah, sausage tenderloin. I don't know. I don't really remember or think about them. It's just all.
How do you remember all of the nicknames you come up for everyone?
Oh, for everyone, it's just what sticks in my head. I learned this at a very young age because I used to play soccer and cricket, and we would go to other communities and other areas and play with their building teams. And we'd have to like come, you play baseball, so you would understand, like you'd have to come up with like, hey, that guy's got a good pitch, or like that guy's got a good, line or length. This guy swings the ball, this guy spins the ball. So like we'd plan out strategies and we don't know their names, we just met them. So I would come up with like, hey, Shorty over there, or like Stinky over there. So when I meet a new person, I look at their name profile, and if something clicks, I'd be like, that's your name.
I picked one of them, Loch Nessa.
Well,
That was yours?
Yes.
Whoa.
her
Nice.
name was Nessa at some point.
Yes, it was. I did Loch Nessa though.
The
Yeah.
funny thing behind that is I would call her Nessa and everybody had a nickname, and she would be like, Sid, why don't I have a nickname? And her name was Strawberry on Evil Apples because Nessa's actually her name.
And I was the one that answered. I said Loch Nessa.
And I'm like, great, I love it. I'm gonna stick with it. And she hates it.
She doesn't like it?
It's because I
Huh.
came up with it, not him.
Oh,
She said, no, you come up with one because he made a nickname for everybody else. So
interesting. Wow, I like it.
I probably would too. But you didn't really come up with a nickname for me either.
Me or Sid?
Sid.
Well,
So me and Nessa don't have nicknames. That's why we're left out.
Damage. Sid, I'm wondering for you, has anyone ever given you a good nickname that you've really enjoyed or has stuck?
yes, and I change my name to it sometimes. Nay would call me Round Rascal, so for a while I was Rascal. Delicious was coined by a former accomplice in intercourse after a performance
How
of
did
Great
you
Fellatio.
how did you become Dr. Delicious?
There was a point where I was Dr. Toboggan,
Okay.
reference to Mantis Toboggan from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Take it from me. I am a doctor. Dr. Toboggan. Mantis Toboggan.
I've had lots of different nicknames. My first nickname I can't even say because it has the N-word in it, except I would censor it out.
Then you had Dr. DeLesbian for a little bit, or D-Lesbian, or whatever
Yeah,
it
because
was.
I was de-lesbianizing you to turn you straight so we can marry.
It didn't really work, so you just changed it back, I guess.
Sid, did you have other questions? Was that only the first of a list?
Yeah, I think you had a question. You asked me something about nicknames or something like that.
I had a follow-up question, but I forgot. It'll
It's
come
okay.
back to me.
It's okay. We run with ADHD. There's no plan. We just kind of roll with it.
Yeah, this is about the time that both doses of my medicine wear off.
Do you have to take more?
No, it's Adderall. I take it twice a day.
I'm not taking either of my medications either.
What is that going to be?
Alcohol and weed.
Okay, me either. But I am, yeah.
Trying to be a good boy for my Valentines.
Us?
Yeah, you guys.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And then I'm gonna celebrate Singles Awareness Day with my friend.
SAD. Sad.
Sad.
Oh, speaking of sad, Sid, C calls you Sid Knee with the knee leg emoji. That's one unique nickname someone gives
Yeah.
for you. in the
I
game.
gave you one and you don't even remember it. Flaccid,
Oh yeah, Flaccid. That's a good one. I've been flaccid before.
but with a S, so it's his name too.
Correct.
FLA, capital SID, Flaccid.
C Bo calls me Sydney because before Pam was invented, Pam was created for a reason. A lot of the lady friends that we play with would get beaver trapped by creeps, and then they would call me to bust it by being another girl. So the beaver trappers feel like I'm another girl, so they would flirt with me. I would seduce them into submission and sharing other pictures of like one guy we called him BTB, aka Big Titty Ben. His name was just Ben, but he was being creepy, so I kind of chatted along with him and got him to change his profile picture to him topless or shirtless in the mirror. Uh, and that's it. And then we invited a bunch of people, and then the dudes get scared, and then they quit. And then people can read out the chat and entertain themselves.
Nice.
I remember hearing this before. It's been a while since you've done that.
It's been a while, so because again, I don't have time. I haven't been on Evil Apples that much.
I'll get on to play, but like I'm not saying as much in the chats because I'm always doing something else now. I hate it because the are like the funnest part to me, but it hasn't happened that way lately.
Well, the game's been broken for a little while, right? There's like no notifications.
Well, yeah, that's true. But like for me, it's because like even when I'm playing the game, I'm usually also like either working or studying or doing something else. Um, and that's why just because one of the classes I'm in, I'm so bad at, like I've literally cried like maybe 3 times out of frustration. I don't know why it's so hard for me because I have a 98% A in the class, but just to get to it takes me probably double the amount of time it would take anybody else. Um, and so I'm pretty much always either doing that or working also if I'm playing. So I'm not in the chats as much and I
What's the
want to
class?
be. It's just applied statistics,
Okay.
but I struggle hard with math. Like,
Yeah.
but obviously not that much. If I have a 98%, that's pretty good because
Mhm.
the class is almost done. I only have like 2 weeks left, maybe. Um, but math is pretty much always been what I struggle with. So I'm like so excited for this class to be over, and then I'm going to be back in Evil Apples chats.
Nice. So
All
long
right.
story short,
I
you're
interrupted somebody. I'm sorry.
you're a professional multitasker.
Yes, I have to multitask. I don't know. I assume it's an ADHD thing, but like if I get to where I'm zoning out and can't focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, I tell Sid about it all the time. I'm like, okay, ADHD gods are not satisfied. I need to add another task to what I'm doing. So I have to be doing more than one thing in order to focus. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Um, so usually when I'm playing the game, it's because of that. Like I can't focus on studying, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start a game too,
Mhm.
and then I can focus. It's backwards, but
It works.
it does.
Hey, did you have to do applied statistics when you were learning how to unclog a brain?
Of course. Yeah.
Why is
So
applied
for my
statistics important for brain doctorness?
Well, it's just part of the right academic course. Uh, Learning how to produce literature, learning how to apply statistics when you run a study. There's qualitative data, there's quantitative data. There's different ways of analyzing data, and it's important to know.
It's so many numbers,
Yeah.
and like there's a lot of Excel stuff too, like generating samples and stuff like that.
Yeah, it definitely gets tricky because depending on the study design, there's different types of analysis you would conduct.
Right. And so I've actually done this class before. The school that I started going to now only didn't accept all of my credits. So I'm like redoing it now. And I almost cried because it was hard for me the first time too. But yes, there's a lot involved and it's so many numbers. And anyway,
It all goes over my head because, yeah, I ain't no brain doctor. I'm just a fake doctor. I'm just a doctor of thugonomics.
Holding down the lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Is your shirt a chess reference?
I have no idea. It just says crooks and castles.
I thought it said rooks and castles.
What does rooks mean?
You know a rook, the game of chess?
Well, I know a game of chess. I don't know what rooks means.
A rook is one of the pieces.
it's not a rookie.
Oh, is it like the pond, the first one?
The pawn?
Yeah.
Mm-mm, different piece.
Which is the rook? Is it the horse?
You know how they all move, right?
Yeah.
And
I
castles.
don't.
Yeah.
What? You don't know chess?
No, I don't.
Oh,
We should play chess.
two rookies playing each other at chess? That would actually be hilarious.
I have no idea how to play. I don't know where to move the things to.
I know where to move the things, but I'm just terrible at chess.
You know
I
how
don't.
they
I literally don't know how to play at all.
You know how they what?
you know how all the different pieces move
Yeah.
differently?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd probably have a slight advantage.
Just a very slight advantage. I know how the pieces move. The only problem is my brain doesn't move much. So that's the bigger struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know like the basics of chess. I've never played it. I've never seen anybody play it.
Do you know checkers?
I do.
All right. How to check? Do you know Connect Four?
Yes, I think. Is that the one where you stack the things?
That one's fun. I
Yeah.
like Connect.
Well, don't ask her about abacus because she hates math.
About what?
Abacus?
About what? I don't know that either.
You know what an abacus is, right? Am I saying it right? Is it an abacus?
I don't know what that is.
It's not a board game.
No, it's the counting game for kids.
You're really
You
dating
can't
your
just,
audience.
you can't just make stuff up, Sid.
Sid does that all the time. That's like his specialty. I don't even know how you come up with some of this stuff.
Man, to be honest, if I knew, I'd tell you. It just pops in my head and I just say it because there's no connection between those thoughts. You know, those are the times when I feel like there is a God.
Hmm.
And he inhabits your body.
And no, I feel like either there's a God or there's a devil, and there's more likely a devil who's feeding me these things, and they just go through my brain into my fingers and get typed out on evil apples.
Is that what happens when you copy someone else's profile photo and their name and you're
Yes, like
double?
BTM. Or no, the red, what's the dude's name? Red tank top feller.
So what if those people watch this? Like,
I don't care. It'll be funny.
I hope they think so too.
Well, guys, if you don't find it funny, and if you're very, very offended or mad or
Then you
angry,
take yourself too seriously.
you're welcome.
I love the intensity that Sid is
Yeah.
looking.
So, like, are we flirting with this guy? We invited him to flirt with us.
What?
This
Yeah.
brain doctor.
Hang on, I have to fix this mess.
There ain't no mess. You look beautiful. Saucy T, tell her how she looks.
Stop it.
Fantastic.
Can we pause for just a second?
A few moments later.
Are you serious?
Yeah, do you want to still fidget a little bit?
No, I'm okay, I think.
We need to get you a fidget spinner.
I don't know. It's like my whole body. It happens to my whole body. But I also think that it has something to do with the fact that, like, whenever I broke my back, because it affected the nerves.
How'd you break your back?
A car accident.
Ooh.
It's like L1, L2 compression fracture. A wedge compression fracture. So the vertebrae is like crooked now. Anyway, like the outside of my legs get numb a lot.
How long ago was that?
2019.
So that'll probably be like a long-term nerve.
Yeah. It's going to be, a long-term thing, which it's tolerable. That's fine. I just, like, I barely even register it anymore because I'm used to it. But I do have to stand up a lot. So.
Well, I can get you 20 fidget spinners, one for each finger, and you could spin them all like Vishnu.
I meant because it hurts to not stand for a while.
Oh, okay. Well.
They're just uncomfortable more than hurts.
I guess I'll just start throwing Tylenols and Advils at you. Like, here you go.
So at the screen?
Well, hopefully in person, but sure. So are we doing this?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Saucy T, you're going to be judging our pickup lines. We're going to have a counter and a pointer.
How many do we have lined up?
I don't know. I could probably make one on the spot, but I'm not too good with spontaneous activities.
How many do you want to do? Like 4, 3?
5 should be the winning point.
Okay.
Because I'm a gentleman, I was waiting for you guys to object on my gentlemanliness, but sure, I'll let Ace of Spades go first.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to go first. Hang on. I want Sid to go first.
Fine. Well, Mr. Saucy,
Mm-hmm.
are you Greenland?
No.
Because I want to invade you.
That sounds like you're going to violate me.
Well,
Okay.
this
Nice.
is why do you think I'm celebrating Singles Awareness Day? It's because of my game looks like this. So instead of being
Okay.
like seductive and romantic, people turn, oh shit, serial killer, run.
What?
This is
Why?
why I can't ask people out in person because I look like intense serial killer.
I think you're just go ahead.
I get that because I'm awkward and usually like mostly deadpan when I talk. So, I don't hit on people in person because it would just be awkward. So,
Well, you don't have to hit on
I
me.
only do that on the internet where people can't actually hear me and have no idea. Actually, I quit flirting with them because of you. So,
You need to talk to Ray, borrow some of his Riz.
I gave it all to Sid because he kept getting jealous of me flirting with all the girls.
That's true. She steals my inventory.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
Every
But
time I build up something solid, I drop the who are you and why are you cute. We start chatting. I ask the qualification questions. They may or may not qualify. It's building somewhere, and
You
then
always
Ace
tell
of
me to help you.
well, yeah, and then you swoop in, and then you drop your lines, and they're like, "Oh, I guess I like Ace of Spades better. She sounds funny, and she's prettier than this feller, so let's go with her."
Yeah, the ladies on the internet like me.
Well, yeah, this is why I celebrate Singles Awareness Day. Sad. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Hey, do you have a pencil?
no.
Because I want to erase your past and write our future.
Oh, with the flower. That was solid. That was nice. I think that wins the point over the invasion of Greenland approach.
All right, Sid.
Fine. Okay. Let me think.
I think Sid is saving some ringers in the back.
I have to find all of mine suck. I have to find one.
Oh, I got one. I may or may not have used this on Evil Apples for somebody around Christmas time, but I'm gonna give it to you. Saucy T, if you were a lump of coal, I'd be a bad boy for Christmas every year.
Okay, that was not bad. That was an improvement from round one.
Your turn.
Oh, Saucy T, do you have a name or can I call you mine?
Oh, see, that's a very timely pickup line. It's Valentine's Day. That's thoughtful. I think I almost want to give the point to Sid just because
I get that. All of
I
mine
think
suck.
no, that was a solid one, especially for today. But I feel like if it were Christmas, Sid's would just
Hey, the color red still applies.
You're rewarded, Sid.
Yay, I'm so
Yay.
happy.
I'm so happy for you.
so it's 1-1.
Yeah, I guess it's 1-1. All right, round 3. Here we go.
It's you.
I'm thinking. Hey, Saucy T, could you do me a favor
Maybe.
and stop showing up in my dreams?
Okay. Okay.
Because if you continue, I wouldn't want to wake up.
Oh, okay. That was a nice touch at the end. It was mediocre until that. That made it solid. That's a contender.
Go for it, Ace of Spades.
Are you a time traveler? Because I can see you in my future.
That's a witty one. Very witty. This is tough because I think I like Ashley's more, but Sid made the better delivery.
See, I'm so deadpan. I would be so bad in real life at giving pickup lines. That's why I don't do it in real life.
Do I have to pick between these two? Because I liked them for different reasons. Maybe we can have a scratch on this one?
Sure.
Let's cancel them out. All right,
Then let's just go with 3 because Sid has an errand to run.
Oh, you got somewhere to be?
Yeah, in like 15 minutes.
Where are you going?
Well, I was going to go drop off my child slash roommate slash the person who birthed me to a place where she has a musical commitment. But as
Fair.
much as I do have to leave in 15 minutes, I don't want to go away from this computer screen because you're on it.
Is that your line?
No, it wasn't.
That's
Whoa.
me forfeiting. I quit. That was perfect. Just give him the point right now. You win.
That was a very impromptu delivery. I was clutch.
I'm all about the delivery. You're gonna make me wear my bib. Because every time I look at you, I drool.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how romantic that one was.
Well,
It's something. It's
yeah, I
something.
mean, it's a pickup line. It's supposed to be like not
Mhm.
romantic.
Let's hear Ashley's.
If you were a superhero, you'd be my Wonder Woman. I'm pretending you're a girl because I'm gay.
Okay. I think I like that one. I think I'd rather be a
I think you're
superhero.
trying to be too fair.
No, he's being honest. Just be yourself. I think Ace of Spades wins that one.
I think so. I don't know. Because Sid, your delivery just made me think of a baby.
My bib. I need my bib. Why do you have a bib?
Because every time I look at him, I drool. Okay, fine. Ace of Spades wins that one, so that's
I feel like you were just trying to give a point on that one.
No! I was like building it up. Remember I buttered you up before I said the line?
You didn't butter me up. You soaked me down.
Ooh.
That's what you said earlier. No, but honestly, your delivery on the spot of not wanting to leave the call, I think would have maybe won the point.
I think that one should have seriously made it so that I quit the game.
Well, fine.
That was perfect.
Rescinded it. Doesn't count.
Okay, I got one for you. So I'm thinking I don't have like a list written down unless I open my note page. I'm like dropping them bars like on the spot.
Well, I have mine written down.
Oh, you're
I
smarter than me.
I thought that was part of the plan, was to have them prepared.
Well, no, I just drop them on the spot just like I do on Evil Apples. Anyway,
Just like the movie quotes, we didn't have those prepared either.
yeah, it's just all impromptu.
We just fast forward through the pauses.
Okay, so is this the game point, match point?
I think Ashley's up 2-1.
Yeah, so it's round 4, I guess. Let's make it the game point, match point. If this is a tie, then we'll do a tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Saucy T, you're so hot, Greta Thunberg's gonna cancel you for causing global warming.
All right.
Oh, shit. Do I have a Band-Aid? Because I just scraped my knee falling for you.
Oh,
My God, that's a winner.
that was a better delivery than any of your previous.
I know.
And I liked it better than Sid's.
I did too. That's a clear winner. Gosh darn it. See, this
I
is
feel like
why.
I cheated my win.
How?
No, that was
Because some of those I shouldn't have won. Either of the other ones.
I think we should poll the audience watching this and see how they would have voted.
Okay, cool.
I think
That's
the
such a
point.
good idea.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's
Tell me.
yeah, because you didn't cheat. It's we got to respect the judge's decision,
Okay.
right? So the umpire called it, and the call is 3-1.
Word.
Well, just because you get the
I
points
am the
doesn't.
lady master and the saucy master.
Just because you won this silly game doesn't mean he's not going home with me.
That's true.
Well, that depends. What are we having for dinner?
Me.
I got the chicken sauce. Where's the chicken?
I got the chicken. You got the sauce.
Which one of you's going to be the boss?
What's some chicken without some sauce?
Listen, I don't mind being the power bottom.
Respect.
So you're going to catch?
He is the catch.
That was a good line.
It really was.
You're doing your best work outside of.
But that's the thing. I can only do that like if we're communicating or like spontaneous.
I think that that's normal, honestly. I think that's how most people are. It only comes to them sometimes.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on winning the Singles Awareness Day Pickup Line Championship. You're the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world, Miss Ace of Spades.
Yay, I'm a winner.
Well deserved.
Hey, Mr.
Thank you.
Sausage Television, I have a question for you. What is that item in the back On this, yeah, that side. What is that?
It's a nutcracker.
Oh, okay. Well, don't bring him tonight. I don't want to crack no nuts.
Okay. Noted.
ST, squirrel testicles.
That's a good one. Lovely imagery.
Samurai turtles.
Samurai turtles. That reminds me of like Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
It's good. I mean, I like it.
Summer Teletubbies.
These are great ideas that Sid should throw into his AI, and then I can rock the name with the photo.
Hey, I make half of those. We both
Yeah,
make
There you
we
go.
tag team.
Yeah.
each on
Actually,
episodes we switch. I make them in yeah.
Did you see, did you see the ones where she had twin Bidens eating at the White
I
House with
did
the
see that. Yeah.
Snoop
Lady
Dogg
Snoop Dogg as their mom.
as their
Lady
mom?
What's with all the twin Bidens? That's been recurring. I've seen that multiple times.
It makes me laugh. I don't know. Okay, because for some reason it doesn't like to generate like three different people at the same time. I don't know why. So I ended up just making everybody, if I wanted three people there, I ended up making whoever it was twins.
You must have been the one who also did the sumo wrestling photo.
That was me too.
I remember that.
Yeah, fighting a real sumo wrestler without legs.
By the way, the first person ever that saw the picture of Mitch McConnell with the turtle head thing while I was generating it was Saucy T. I sent it to you. I sent him a video of
That's
me
right.
making it with the caption, and I was like, I didn't do anything. This is the caption, and this is what it's making.
That's hilarious. I sent you and
It's great
the
work.
girl group that I am in the video of me making the Kim Kardashian cheese one.
I think his internet crapped out. Maybe Josie is having a bad omen for us because Josie is jealous. He's not on the podcast, and we have Saucy T.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, I have a new pimple on my face, and I'm calling this one Josie.
So
Do you know why?
that he can sit on your face?
Yes.
Oh.
You're smart. Hey, he's back.
Thanks for joining us.
It was a fun time. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
We can kind of like just abruptly